Hey everybody, what's going on? Schnacky here, with some housemaking tips for you, okay? Because God knows I am the perfect homemaker. And today's tips are gonna center on laundry. For the record, I had never done a load of laundry in my life until the pandy. So I think my first load. I think I threw my first load in about 2020. Came out really well though, let me tell you. I'm a big fan of the Tide Spring Coral pods. Smell great. But I digress. I got 2 tips for you here today, and you're saying only 2 tips, and I'm saying yes, only 2 fucking tips. Because I read a Reader's Digest article with like 5 or 6 tips, but I only remembered 2 of them. Because they were the only ones that seemed important to me. And I think they're going to be important to you too. One was about sorting laundry. And if you can't fucking do that, then you shouldn't be doing laundry in the first place. And as I said, I'm a novice. So fuck that. Anyways, so without further ado. Whoa, sorry for the pizza burp. Let me give you 2 tips for better laundry. Okay? Number 1, and they kind of work together. All right, just so you know. And mainly the biggest thing here is you're going to get cleaner, better smelling laundry that's also softer. Okay? Don't take my word for it. Ask Reader's fucking Digest, because that's who I read it. That's where I read it. All right? So if you got anybody to blame, don't blame me after this. If it doesn't work for you, if your fucking dryer starts on fire later, it's not my fault. I read it in Reader's Digest, okay? Just want to make that clear. All right, here we go. So, number 1, if they're not new clothes, wash the shit in warm water, all right? Warm water helps activate the detergent more, makes your clothes smell better, gets them cleaner, and it's just overall a better goddamn option. Cold is fine if you got new clothes, all right? Yeah, we know. Don't shut the fuck up, all right? I know cold water is going to make that shit run. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some of your standards. You know, you've washed them once. They're not bleeding no more, okay? Fucking, you cut that shit, it don't bleed no more, all right? You wash that stuff in warm water, and I'll tell you what, you smell that shits when it comes out, and you tell me it doesn't smell better, right? And if it doesn't, then call me a fucking liar and come over here. Come over here. We'll fucking deal with that. I'll deal with it when it happens. The second part, probably just as important. Actually, kind of goes hand in hand. Because if you want that clean, detergent, fucking Tide Spring Coral smell to stay with you all day long, get rid of the goddamn fabric softener, people. First off, there's 2 things that are bad about it. Well, yeah, probably 2. There's probably more than that. But anyways, you're spending money. Actually, 3. I can think of 3 right off the bat. You're spending money on it. You shouldn't. You don't need to. It's stupid. It's a useless fucking product. The chemicals in fabric softener, it's fucking it's antithetical to the name. Because the chemicals immediately make your towels, your sweatshirts, everything that you want to feel fucking comfy up against that skin. Makes it all a little bit rougher. And it's bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. And lastly, it covers up your rich, beautiful, wonderful, clean detergent smell with the worst goddamn imaginable chemical sickness. And it only lasts 20 minutes. And then the whole shit's good. The whole shit's gone. Whereas, if you follow this method, you roll up some aluminum foil to the size of about a golf ball, give or take. You chuck that motherfucker, and let me tell you, that's satisfying. When you hit the back of the fucking dryer, ping! You throw that ball in there, gets rid of the static discharge, which is seriously the only real safety function of fabric softener, all right? And I don't even know that your dryer's gonna start on fire anyways without any of this shit. But anyways, You throw some aluminum foil, gets rid of the static. But let me tell you, when you pull that shit out of the dryer, unlike before where you got like, oh, it smells like Downy, this is great. And then an hour later, you're like, oh, this smells like my fucking shitty dresser. You pull that stuff out 3 days later, you're like, holy shit, it smells wonderful. Wonder-fucking-full. You still have the full Tide experience or the Gain or whatever the fuck you use. Whatever smells good to you. Here, I'm not a judgment. You know, I'm not a judger. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm also really not here even to teach you life lessons. I'm just trying to give you a few things that might be handy. And, you know, if you want your laundry to smell fucking, you know, at the peak of fantastic, and you want to save a couple bucks, I mean, you know, you can listen. If you'd rather, you know, your clothes smell good for 20 minutes after they come out of the dryer, and you want to spend the dollars on the dryer sheets, and you want to just, you know, wash everything in cold water and have it not smell good, hey, again, I'm not here to argue. I'm just here presenting the facts. I'm just here giving you the information. I'm just trying to help your fucking asses out. But you know what? In the end, it's okay. Because despite the fact I'm an atheist, God bless. All right? Love every one of you motherfuckers.